When it comes to comedy sequels, there aren't that many out there that have actually worked, though there are some that have, like Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3, Clerks 2, Gremlins 2 The New Batch, the original Pink Panther sequels with Peter Sellers, and even the recent 22 Jump Street. So how does Dumb and Dumber 2 rank with those films? Let's find out. Dumb and Dumber 2 is the highly anticipated sequel to the 1994 comedy favorite Dumb and Dumber, starring Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels and directed by the Farrelly Brothers. They all came back for this one. Basically, the story is that Harry and Lloyd are back together again, and Harry finds out that he had a daughter that he never knew about. And so they go out to find her, that way Harry can make up for lost time. Although, to be fair, that's only just a small sliver of all the different plot lines in this movie. Oh, screw it. I'm not going to bury the lead any further. This is exactly the same as the first film. And I don't mean that in a good way. This movie had the same kinds of problems that the Hangover sequels had, where it's basically the same shit, different day routine, where it's the same stuff that we saw before, but a different day. What's wrong with trying something new? There are certain shots and gags and jokes in this movie that are literally like the ones in the first film. In fact, they even glorify it. In the end credits, they have like a shot-by-shot comparison of like the original from 1994 and the sequel that you just watched. And it looks the same! Believe me, I wanted to like this movie. I really did. But it just didn't really do that well for me. There were plenty of scenes that I have laughed at. The best thing about this movie is Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels. They are brilliant together as they were last time in the original Dumb and Dumber. You could tell that they're really giving their all in these performances, especially Jim Carrey. And it was really great to see them on screen performing with each other. Minus the fact that, again, a lot of this is the same as the first film. And you're probably thinking, well, what do you expect? It's called Dumb and Dumber. I know that. But here's the thing. Once you see enough films, you can kind of like pick through like things that you've seen before in different kinds of films. And if you have seen the original film, then you'll know. As I said, this is exactly the same as the first film. And just to give you some perspective on this movie had 6 writers. 6! As a movie fan, I kind of consider that to be like the kiss of death in many ways. As in, that's not a good sign. If your movie has 6 writers, then you must be doing something wrong. I should also mention that there's a cameo in this movie that, I'm not gonna lie, the timing for it couldn't be any worse. Trust me, you'll know what I'm talking about if you actually see it. So I guess just to wrap things up, I did really want to like this movie, and there were some scenes in this that I thought were really funny, but they're just undermined by the fact that, again, it is so much like the first film. Heck, the original film is on, like, Netflix Watch instantly. You can just see that. You don't have to pay for a ticket. Just go to your Netflix account and watch the original Dumb and Dumber. You'll probably get more out of that than this film, unless you love to see the same stuff over and over again. Not, trying anything new or different. Don't want to take a chance on anything. I really feel sorry for Jim Carrey. I really think that he really wants this movie to be a big hit because all the films that he's made over the last few years really haven't done that well. And I'm sure he's really hoping that this one's a big success. That way he could have his career back. But I really don't think that's going to be the case. Oh well, at least Jeff Daniels still has the newsroom. Oh wait, that's right, it's in its final season. Shit. And this is just comedy sequel number 1 this month, by the way, folks. Because we have another comedy sequel coming out this month as well. Horrible Bosses 2. Did anyone ask for this movie? Probably not, but we're getting it anyway. Yay! Although, to be fair, this wasn't that bad of an experience. I saw it with a fellow film critic from South Jersey, Zachary Marsh from We Live Film. And he pretty much shares the same thoughts as me for this movie. In the description below, there's a link to his review of Dumb and Dumber 2 on WeLiveFilm.com. Please do check that out. So what do you think? Have you seen Dumb and Dumber 2 yet? Do you want to see it? Did you see the original Dumb and Dumber? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, if you like what you saw here, then feel free to press that like button, share this video with your friends, and heck, subscribe if you want. So until next time, this is Marc Aquino saying, "Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?